Hey y'all, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. Ignore the hair. I woke up really late today, so I didn't have time to actually style it pretty. So this is what we're working with. But today we're trying some makeup from PopShelf. This is like the cutest little store ever. So all their makeup was like under $5. Like literally everything was like between $1 to $3 for the most part. So we're gonna try them out. The brand is Beauty Essentials, so I got quite a few different things. I have to say the shade ranges on some things were not very big. I think there was like 4 different shades of foundation and concealers, and the only brow options were dark brown and black. So for brows, I just got this clear eyebrow gel, and that's what we're gonna use. Hated the shade range, but let's see if any of this is good for $1 or $2 or $3. So for brows, we have this clear eyebrow gel. When I was looking through all of the brow options, there wasn't very many. There was black and dark brown and maybe even just a normal brunette, but no blonde, no taupe, no lighter shades than dark brown. So for today's brows, we have clear brow gel. There's our brows. To prime my eyes, I'm going to use the concealer. This is in the shade Light. This was the lightest shade I could find. And this is my normal concealer. Big difference. Big difference. So, don't know how well this is going to match me, but we're going to use this. Oh, that is dark. I mean, for a store like this, I wasn't expecting the biggest shade range. Kind of hoping for a little bit more than this. This isn't even a tan shade for me. And then I'm just going to take this little foundation powder, also in the shade Light. I'm just going to kind of set those eyes. For eyeshadow, I picked the Glam palette. You can't really see it. Let me just open it up. They had a few different ones. They had like a smoky eye one. They also had like this colorful, I think it had like pinks and blues in it. I figured neutral would just be a safe bet. Only thing I don't like about the palette is that there's only one matte shade and like 4 shimmers. But we have this like kind of coppery-ish gold color, a simple neutrally orange matte shade, super gold, bronze, and like a green. Do we swatch these? I should have did that on camera. That swatched pretty nice. Okay, yeah, those are super gorgeous. I should have did it on camera. Take this bronze shade. One swipe. They look really pretty and really shimmery. Kind of surprised by that. A little more excited to try it out though. I even got a brush. I just wanted another like small tiny brush, but we can try this out while we're here. I had a few different brushes. There's no shade names. I'm gonna go into that matte color. Tap off some of the excess. Okay. Definitely pigmented. I feel like I should have got the smoky palette too, so I had some darker colors to work with. I'm just not big on putting shimmer shades into the crease. I'll do it like in the front. Definitely has a little bit of patchy spots in it, but for like a $1, $2, $3 palette, I forget which one it was, it's not that bad. I'm gonna go into this bronzy shimmer shade. I'm gonna keep that in the like outer part of the lid. The shimmers are like super pigmented. I mean, the shimmers are giving more than I thought they were gonna give, so I'm not mad at that. I'm gonna go into this first shade and do that in the front. I do wish there was more matte shades though. At least 2 matte shades. Okay, for eyeliner, I have this. Oh, it's a metallic eyeliner. Okay, it's one of these. It's not like a felt tip. I haven't used one of these in like forever. I don't know how fast it dries down. It still kind of feels a little wet, especially on this side because I just applied it. I'm rubbing it on my finger and it doesn't seem to move much. The glitter is definitely like coming off, but the liner itself isn't really moving, so that could be good. It didn't burn either. Sometimes when I use like these little liquid liners from Dollar Tree, they'll kind of burn a little bit, but this one did not give a burning tingling sensation, which that's a plus. It looks pretty cool. Formula was kind of watery feeling, so it was kind of weird to work with because I'm just not used to that, but it looks pretty good. Yeah, that's staying on there. Maybe rubbed off just like a little bit, but not too much. I don't want to touch that side yet. It's still kind of wet. Okay. Definitely not a color choice I would have went with. It kind of looks like a lead pencil. That's just not my color choice. I would have wanted a black. I thought this was black. I don't even know if they had a black. It is pretty. Like for certain looks, this would look really good. So I'm not mad at the eyeliner. I think so far the eyeliner is my favorite. The shadows are nice too. I just wish there was more matte shades. I did not find any primer. I'm gonna do my primer routine and then I'll come back for the foundation. If you don't know my primer routine, I have a video on face prep, also showing it in my 2023 makeup routine as well. I showed my primer routine. So we are all prepped and ready to go. I got the foundation stick. They also have like a BB cream as well, but I was kind of more intrigued with the foundation stick. I haven't used a foundation stick in like years. This is in the shade Fair. Again, super disappointed in the amount of shade range they had. There was like 4, maybe 5 shades. This is all the product you get. You get 0.25 ounces. I'm just going to start. Okay. I have to, just to make this look good. I might add some of this to the concealer when I do it, because the concealer was pretty light. I mean, not light, pretty dark. Okay, so far this feels really nice on the skin. It feels very lightweight. It's definitely like a light coverage foundation too. If we can build it up to maybe like a medium coverage, maybe like a light to medium. You can definitely still see a lot of my freckles. You can definitely see my little friends that decided to pop on my face. Let's see if we can build it up. I mean, I don't mind a light coverage foundation. I actually prefer it. See if this is buildable. I'm also going to kind of Google, see if I can find information on this foundation. There are so many more products online than there was in store, at least at my store. Okay, so it's supposed to be soft buildable foundation or formula. I think we've definitely built it up a little bit. Probably add more if you wanted to and build it up more. I'm just gonna leave it here because I like a softer foundation. You know, I definitely didn't even think about getting the darker shade as like a contour shade. Did not think of that. Should have done that, because they didn't have anything for contour, at least at my store. But the foundation was $2, I'm seeing. So for a $2 foundation, it's not bad. I don't know how it'll wear all day, but at the moment, blending it in, it blends in really nicely. I don't know if there's a bigger shade range online. I couldn't really like pick a color. You have to like search for the shade. So I don't know if there's a bigger shade range online. So far the foundation lays really nicely. This is definitely gonna be way too dark, so I'm definitely gonna add some of this foundation for under my eyes, a little on the chin, forehead, and nose. Just do tiniest bits. I don't want to be too orange. I was kind of surprised that the foundation kind of matched. I was thinking it was going to be like a little bit orange on me, like just like a tad too dark, but surprisingly it's not. They still definitely need a much bigger range though. Well, this sucks because I feel like I can't really give a better review on the conditioner, on the concealer, because it wasn't my shade to begin with, so I barely put any, so it's kind of hard to judge that. So that's kind of disappointing. I mean, could I have just put it all under my under eyes? Sure, but I kind of wanted to film some other stuff after this, and I kind of want the makeup to look decent. I'm going with some powder. This is the foundation powder. This is all I could find for powder. Use the blush now. This is in the shade Playful, and it was the only blush option, so this is what we get. This is really dark. I prefer a much lighter and peachier pinky tone. Not big into the red. Ooh, maybe we can get it blended out. Yeesh. It is not blending out. I'm gonna add a little bit of that powder on top of this. Seeing if we can tone that down and maybe blend it out some. Okay, well, it's toned down, but it's not blending. There's such a harsh line. I don't know if you can tell on camera. It's definitely a harsh line. Definitely not in love with the blush. It's not blending out how I would like it to. Blush is definitely not my favorite. I'm going with some highlighter. The shade Pearl. It was the only highlighter. I have to say the packaging just feels really cheap. I mean, it is, because it was like $1, $2, $3 prices for the makeup. The packaging is definitely really cheap feeling. Very cheap plastic. This blush is not it. Maybe it's just the color on me, or maybe it's just the blush. And I have a huge patch of pigment right here that did not want to blend out. Maybe it's just the blush. Going into the highlighter. Whoa. Okay, before I blow anything off of that. Lots of fallout in that. Holy glazed donut. Oh my god. I am at a loss of words. Holy crap. Holy crap. Oh my god. Blend that out some. Oh my god. Oh, this. Oh my god. I don't remember how much this was, but holy crap. $1, $2, $3 highlight? Absolutely. That was intense. Okay. I'm gonna set the face. Got some setting spray. That kind of just looks like water in a spray bottle. It's an intense spray. Jesus. Hold it really far back. Like, really far back. I still felt that. Mascara time. This is the black. They also had a brown mascara. Oh, I need to finish my under eyes. I kind of want to add this green shade to the lower lash line. Maybe a little bit of that matte shade. This is what the spoolie looks like. Oh my god, that smells amazing. It smells like a green apple Jolly Rancher. That smells amazing. The product sucks, but it smells great. Yeah, all it did was just make my lashes black. It did no voluming, lengthening, didn't make them look any fuller. It did nothing for the lashes. It just made them black. It does smell really good though, but that's not a reason to buy mascara. And don't let my bottom lashes fool you into thinking it's lengthening. I just have really long bottom lashes. Okay, they also have some lashes there. This is Select Lash. These are cruelty-free and vegan. I thought these looked really pretty. I don't think I picked up a lash glue. I'm just gonna use my lash glue. These lashes are super pretty. I think I'd prefer more of a glam look to go with these lashes. It's still cute. All we have left is lips. So I have this matte liquid lipstick and this gloss. The matte liquid lipstick is in the shade Soulful. Ooh, that's a pretty color. That's really pretty. It feels really nice too. But I also got this gloss in the shade Interesting. It smells like brown sugar. Okay, I'm very pleased with the gloss, but it's not sticky. Not sticky at all. Yeah, these are really nice. I went to like a check-in later on towards the end of the day to see how the foundation and stuff lasted. First thoughts is what we're gonna do. I was pretty pleased with a lot of it. I wish I had brows, but the best I got was a clear brow gel. We'll see how those look by the end of the day. I don't really feel like they're in place though. Like I can just move it around. So far, brow gel's not doing well. I mean, I can like move, oh, look at that. I can move it around. So brow gel, 1 star. Don't waste your money. Eyeshadow. The eyeshadow I give like a 3-star. Shadow, the matte shadow was a little splotchy in some areas, but I'm sure you could just kind of build over that. And I just really wish there was like another matte shade. I'm not big on one matte shade and 50 million shimmer shades. Especially when it comes to browns, I like one nice warm shade and then one like darker shade to kind of build up, give dimension to the eye. Was not able to do that, but it still looks really good either way. Maybe that's too harsh. Maybe I should give it a 4 because the shimmers were absolutely beautiful. They're still on the back of my hand. The shadows are really nice. They had like 2 or 3 other shadow palettes, and for like $1 to $3, I forget how much this was, but everything was under $5. I think actually under $3. I don't think I spent $5 on any of this. Anyways, it was a nice palette for a cheap price, so I'm not mad about it. Eyeliner, this was pretty nice. This was a nice product. Y'all saw the rub test. It didn't really come off much. The glitter came off, but not so much as the product. I mean, the shade's really pretty too. I'm not mad about it. The more it's on, the more I'm kind of obsessing over the little lead pencil color. I think with the right eyeshadow, this could look really, really good. So I'm really not mad about this. We'll see through the rest of the day how it holds up and if it's moved at all or, you know, rubbed off. But so far, I really like the liner, and it took a little bit of getting used to using one of these because I'm not used to these. I love the felt tip, but I'm not mad about that. I'm not gonna give a rating yet. Next would be, I didn't have any primer. They had primers on the website, but they didn't have any primers at the store I went to. At least I didn't see any. So I can't rate nothing for the primer because we didn't get any, but the foundation, I'm not gonna rate it just yet because I haven't worn it all day yet, but so far I can rate it like a 3 maybe. Only for the fact that the shade range was not that big. That was disappointing, but so far on the face it looks really nice. It blended beautifully. Same with the concealer. This was not my shade. I have no clue how to rate this because if I put this under my eyes it would have been orange, and I wasn't trying to go for that look. That's about all I can give you, and I apologize for that. Mascara, I can go ahead and give it like a 1. It sucked. It did nothing. All it did was make it black, and it smelled good. That's all I can say about it. It did not lengthen, it did not volumize, it did not curl. Sadly, it was not that girl, but it does smell good, so. But that's not a reason to get a mascara. Blush, 2 out of 10, 2 out of 10, 2 out of 5 stars. It was a pretty blush, does not blend well. It's also really patchy in some areas, like this. I keep pointing this out. This patch right here is super pigmented, and then it like kind of nothing down here. Super pigmented here. Again, super pigmented. Like right here, it was really pigmented on both sides. Super patchy. All I see is this huge circle of product that did not blend out, and you can still kind of see the weird line between the two where it just would not blend. Powder, we'll have to see how it goes. I feel like I need to add more though. I don't know. I still just kind of feel sticky. I might dust a little extra on. Setting spray, we'll see how it goes. The spray is really intense. I highly recommend like literally spraying from back here and you will still feel it on your face. We'll see how the setting spray held on my face. Highlighter, 5 stars. I feel like a glazed donut. I feel like, you know that scene in the Mean Girls movie, like the new one, where Karen's like doing her makeup for prom and then she puts the grilled cheese on her face. I'm greased up with glow. And then lastly, the lipsticks and the lip gloss. Lip gloss automatically just like wins for me because it was not sticky at all, and this was really nice. The formula was really nice. It was really soft and smooth on the skin, or the skin on the lips. It didn't feel weird or gross at all. We'll see how it lasts throughout the day. The lipstick for me doesn't really last very long. I just stay snacking or drinking and my lips get all over my straws. Well, I will be back later on before I take it off and show you how it lasted throughout the day. Alright, it is like 11 o'clock at night. This is the makeup so far. Definitely looking oily. I didn't touch anything up, not even the lipstick, which is like gone now because your girl ate. I had Chick-fil-A for dinner and it was so good, but yeah, lipstick is gone. I have been sweating, I have been freezing, and everything else in between. So this is the makeup. Let's see if we can get like a closer look. This is what we're looking like. I got so many compliments on my makeup today. Minus the shininess, I would probably had some oil blotters and some powder added throughout the day, but this is me before I take my makeup off every time. Super oily. Lasted pretty well throughout the day. I would definitely want to play around with the foundation more and wear it a couple more times and see it, especially because it's cold outside, so I'm not sweating as much. But I have gotten hot a couple times today since having the makeup on, so I have sweated a little bit. For the most part, I feel like everything looks kind of intact. Let me see, let me get a mirror. I feel like I'm starting to get a little extra oily now because I turned the fan off and now I'm sweating. I really don't have, I have normal like lines under my eyes. Usually like right in here, like in my tear line, I'll have eyeliner smudge there, and it doesn't look to be any smudging on the liner. Maybe a little bit over here on this side, but everything seems to still look pretty good, just minus the oily face. You can use oil control products, but sometimes the oil will just be too much. And so I think these products were, some of them were pretty decent, some of them not so much. I give the whole, like as a collective, 3 out of 5 stars. The entire collection, it's not a bad face. A little oily at the end of the night, but not a bad face. So that is the video complete. Be sure to hit the red subscribe button down below. Hit that bell so you get notified to post a new video. Also be sure to like and comment down below what you see next. And also be sure to follow me on all my socials so you get more content behind the scenes things. And yeah. Bye. I didn't turn the air on. Oh my god. It was 82 degrees. If I can open it. 1 second. There we go. I feel like I'm crooked. Ow. Ooh. Don't my beauty blender. Hair is crazy. Highlighter, y'all. Oh my god. Oops. I don't know what it is with the inner corner and never wanting to stick, but it's literally all of my lashes that do that, and I don't get it. Where did my glue go? Oh, my lips are not even at all. Let me sit up some. Oh, my arm hurts. I cannot be a vlogger. So glad I made that thumbnail earlier.